Hello everyone. This is another update as of Saturday, August 7th, 2021. This is a residential housing project update which is being built by KB Homes and Lennar Homes. This project is near completion. As you can see, almost all homes are where their roof tiles or they have the drywalls installed. These homes, they're just waiting for the stucco coating and the roof tiles and solar panels and what have you. Other than that, these homes are almost done. And the homes on the right are nearly completed already. They just need the driveway and probably some landscaping. Even the solar panels are installed on these homes and they're good to go. Now, as I mentioned earlier, most of these homes have been occupied by tenants. So out of respect and their privacy, this flight will be from a far distance at a higher altitude than normal. This way we don't invade their privacy. All these homes have added asset to our community. These homes are so beautiful, and the layout, not to mention the greenery, the landscaping and all that, is such a beauty and a very positive change. This used to be evergreen nursery for a few decades, and then the evergreen nursery went out of business. And then it was like abandoned land with basically nothing on it. And we were so pleased to see these homes being built, which is not only good for the beauty of our community, it's also good for the value of our homes. Because when you have such upscale, newer, and modern homes in our Spring Valley community, it will also bring up our home values. So this is a great change, a positive change, and thanks to those people who invested their life earnings and life savings to buy these homes in our neighborhood. And we also thank them for trusting in us in our neighborhood to come and raise your children here. So this project is near completion, especially the homes in the front. All they need is the front lawn and driveway, and they're ready to go. Now let's concentrate on the park. The park has been ready for nearly a year, and people have been coming here and enjoying all the facilities in this park. The park is another asset added thanks to these investors in these homes. This asset is a public park, and anyone can come here and use the beautiful park. They're equipped with state-of-the-art exercise equipment, not only for children, but for adults as well. Not to mention the circular stage area where kids can see while one or two kids could perform. And now we will turn around and look at the Aventine housing project by Lennar Homes. The Aventine housing project is where used to be Family Foods parking center, shopping center, or I should say parking lot. The Family Foods shopping center went out of business years ago, and this land was basically undeveloped and abandoned, and there was a lot of bad things going on. People would dump mattresses and couches and illegal dumping zone, what have you. So these homes were such a blessing for our community to have these homes, such a beautiful homes. And boy, that is the work progress going rapidly here. It's so fast because 2 weeks ago, none of these homes existed on the front, the ones on the very front. They didn't exist 2 weeks ago. And look at it now. The framework is done. The roofing is near completion. And the ones far away is almost done. I mean, they're almost ready for people to move in. And these homes in the corner are basically starting with their, framework, wood framework, or 2x4s. And They should be up and running pretty soon. This intersection below is Austin Drive and Sweetwater Springs Boulevard. This project is also being built by a well-known Lennar Homes developers. And this particular housing project, or I should say this community, is called Lennar Homes. Now, I'm not being paid by neither KB Homes or Lennar Homes to create this update video. I'm just doing this unbiased, in a independent capacity and unbiased capacity, and I'm expressing my own opinion. It has nothing to do with the community's opinion or anyone else's opinion. And my opinion, this is a great project. It's an asset to our community. It's beautiful. It's undeniably beautiful. I mean, look at these homes. They're so beautiful. They're like European style homes with multiple level roofing, and you know, the way the layout of the homes, and then the little roads in between. I mean the street, the little alleys or streets, whatever you want to call it. They're not roads. They're little streets in between all these pathways and footpaths, and you know, all these are the European style. They're beautiful. They're very nice, and these homes are, I believe, they're in the upper 600,000 price range. So you can get a nice, decent little home here for probably 690, 700,000. But you could check the builder's website, which I'm gonna link it in the description of this video, and see for yourself if you like any of the pricings or, you know, location. Location wise, this is pretty good. The only disadvantage in this location is that you don't have walking distance grocery stores. So basically you have to drive a mile to go to the Casa de Oro grocery store, which I believe it's Albertsons, or you need to drive another mile to go to Smart and Final and what have you. So this, as you can see, these homes have a different style of windows. They're not the same as the KB Homes windows, and these homes have all the wood framework finished, completed, and these homes are in the stucco mode, or I should say in the stucco completion procedure, because they have that framework all around the house. That's when they put the stucco in. And the tiles are up, but they haven't been distributed. And once the tiles are distributed, they will be installing solar panels. Now, all these homes will have solar panels. That's a new code by California building code, that all new homes must have solar panels, which will reduce the load from the electrical grid tremendously, especially during the hot summer days when people are turning on their air conditioning. When most homes have solar panels, it will be much less pressure on the grid. So now let's go and get a perspective from these homes at a higher elevation and see what other things are in the surrounding of this home. Okay, so right in front of us, or I should say north of this housing project, is the post office. As you can see, it's the Austin Drive post office, which is one of the largest post offices in this area. That right there, that big white building on the top of the screen, that's the Austin Drive Spring Valley Post Office. And behind that is a high school, which is Monte Vista High School. And that is Mount Helix, the mountain that you see there, right there. And that mountain very, very far is Mission Trails. Now that's all those were north, and now we are at the west side, which is, you know, the Pacific Ocean is visible from a distance. And this is Dictionary Hill. And now we are on the south, facing south, which is the Sweetwater Lake. And that is Sweetwater Lake Reservoir. And now we are facing southeast, which is St. Miguel Mountain with all those antennas on the top. That is the southeast. And now we are facing east, which is Rancho San Diego. Rancho San Diego, and very, very far is El Cajon. And we are back to the north side where Mount Helix is, and the actual housing project, Lennar Homes, are down below. Now compare with respect to Lennar Homes. If you look at the KB Homes, they're not very far. Both projects are nearly like quarter miles apart and very close to each other. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for future updates. Have a wonderful day.